What up, YouTube? I just want to make this video short and sweet, and this is for anyone going through Tramadol withdrawal. Sorry, my phone's my only access to any sort of electronic right now, and the camera isn't working. I know I'm making a video late, but I truthfully, through the first 5 or 6 days, couldn't. I had too much anxiety. But once again, this is anxiety. This is for Tramadol withdrawal. I'm just going to give it short and sweet. I did not have it prescribed to me, but I had access to it through a source, and I started taking it daily, and I'd always take 3 a day. And you know how that goes. You start to take more and more, and then I ran out. And I went through withdrawal, and then I finally re-upped again, and oh my god, felt great. And it was just kind of a constant cycle for about a year and a half. Until, you know, I was going to try the sobriety route, which I went to rehab one time. And the thing I don't like about rehab, and it works for some people, but for me, it's people, the one I went to, it's people who've never been through withdrawal before, and they're just kind of saying, you know, give yourself help, which I do believe in God, and I did find a higher power, but it was that mental pull all the time. And just to let everyone know again, I'm on day 11, day 10 or 11. Once again, I don't know the exact day because the first week was just so crazy. But what helped me the most get through it was Kratom or Kratom, however you say it, and I did not buy it from a head shop. I bought it from a vendor online, from a friend who gets it. And the thing I'll say about Kratom is I'm reading stuff about them banning it by the DEA, which I don't get why they compare it to a heroin, and that is not at all what it does. For me, what it does is it helped eliminate parts of the physical withdrawals, not all of them, but it reduces it by about 60-70%, I would say. I used a red vein tie from Kratora. But what really helped me the most, in my opinion, was, as well as the physical withdrawals it eliminating, was the mental pulls. And that's why I'm using it currently still. I use it, the last time I used it today, I got it when I got up around 10. And I'm probably going to dose up again in about another hour. It's just a plant. It's from Southeast Asia, Indonesia, over in that part of the country. And I'm just going to say this is the longest I've been clean in probably 5 years off anything. And I have not had any sort of side effects from it. I'm thinking clear. And how I would describe it, how people say the DEA, oh my god, it's like a heroin. How I would describe Kratom, first off, it's not a drug, so I'm not going to ever refer to it as, oh, this drug. It's not a drug. Drugs are pharmaceuticals. Ibuprofen is a drug. All those CVS, all that marketing, those are drugs. This is not a drug. It's a plant. It's an herb. Now, how I would describe it, for me, is it brings back that feeling of when I was a kid. That natural happiness. I'm starting to see the world again as not being a drug addict. Meaning I'm starting to feel again. It's almost like, and I've watched reviews and everything, as you're using it, going through opiate withdrawal, you're restoring your natural feelings as well. It in a way just kind of coats those same receptors. It's not attaching though, it's kind of comforting them. It does not attach the same way as your normal opioids do. It comforts them, but at the same time, they're healing on their own. Kind of gives them a little edge, a boost. Like if you were injured and you put, how I compare it is, let's say you broke your arm and it was put in a sling. You're holding it in place. That's kind of, you know, your brain, your cells, your receptor sites are in a way broken. And it's kind of like they're being held in place with this plant. And even though I've been taking it forever, I don't have an urge to, but I know when I do, it'll help. It heals. And so once again, I just want to do a quick update. This is day 10 for me, and just give an update on how Kratom has really helped me overcome, and it only being the longest I've ever went for anything. You know, so just an update on it. I'm going to do another update in a couple days when I go back to school, but I'm feeling, and I'm going to say this again, not a drug, I'm not high, I just feel normal. So yeah, That's the video. Once again, I'm going to try to make this quality so you can actually see my face, so it doesn't look like it's a bullshit video of advertising, and I'm not getting paid to make this video. This is true. So yeah, this is explicitly for Tramadol Withdrawal. If anyone has any questions, just write on my page. I'm going to look at it again throughout the day, and when I see notifications, I will give you more of a story on, you know, how I found Kratom, if you have any questions about it, and how I, you know, before I started using it, how I did it, meaning I tapered a little bit before I started it, the drug. So yeah, just write back and I'll help you out in any way I can. I want people to succeed because I'm beginning to succeed. Thank you.